Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel Biology Articles and MCQs. Today we are going to start the second type of the synovial joint, that is saddle joint. In the previous lecture you have studied about the hinge joint. As you know that there are total 6 types of synovial joints. The first is hinge joint, then saddle joint, planar joint, condyloid joint, pivot joint and ball and socket joint. So today's topic is about the second type of synovial joint, that is saddle joint. According to the definition of the saddle joint is a joint in which the opposing surfaces are reciprocally concave and convex. This means that in the previous lecture you have also studied about the hinge joint, and the hinge joint, the both bones that are present along the hinge joint were different, one consisting of a knob and the other consisting of the cup. So according to saddle joint, or this is a property of the saddle joint, that there will be two bones that are present along the saddle joint, and the one bone will be concave at one end and the other bone will be convex at one end. You can see in the diagram that there are two bones. That first one bone, this is first one bone and this is a second bone. This portion of this bone is concave in shape and that portion of this bone is convex in shape. So saddle bone is always in a shape of convex and concave form reciprocally. Convex and concave form reciprocally means the two bones that are present along the joint one will be concave and the other one will be convex in shape. Second thing you have to know about the saddle joint is the reason of its name, that why the saddle joint is called saddle joint. So saddle, you know that the saddle is the seat of the horse. Here in the diagram you are seeing this seat, and this seat is called saddle. The shape of this saddle is same as the shape of the bones that are present along the saddle joint. You can note that this is a saddle, and the back of the horse will be in the convex shape, and the saddle of the, or you can see that you can say that the seat of the horse will be concave in shape. This and that back, this will be convex in shape and the seat of the horse will always concave in shape. So as the shape of the saddle or seat of the horse is same as that of saddle joint, so this is the simple reason of the name of the saddle joint. According to the movement of the saddle joint allow a two-directional movement. Two-directional movement means you can move your bones that are present along the saddle joint in two directions, means forward and backward, and also in a upward and downward form. There are also some similarities between the saddle and condyloid joint. The similarities are that the condyloid joint also allows two-directional movement. But you have to remember that the condyloid joint is not allowing that freely movement of the bones as the saddle joint is giving. According to the main example of the saddle joint, or you can easily remember the directional movement of the two-directional movement of the saddle joint by the help of thumb joint. In this diagram, you are seeing a thumb that is moving. Here is a thumb joint. This is the thumb joint, that is example of saddle joint having a reciprocally concave and convex surfaces. There, the thumb joint is moving backward and forward direction, in that direction backward direction and forward direction, and also in the upward and downward direction. So this is a clear example of saddle joint. You can also move your thumb in two directions, and you will easily remember this thing, or you will easily understand this thing by moving your thumb. So in this video you have studied about the definition, movement, and example of the saddle joint, and the reason why the saddle joint is called saddle joint. If this video is helpful for you and you have easily understanding the saddle joint, so then share this video with your friends. And if you have any difficulty in the any topic of biology, you can comment the name of the topic below. Thank you so much.